Welcome back to Leadership with Louise, and in this video I'm going to talk about hushed hybrid. Now, I've seen hushed hybrid in the news a little bit and over on social media. So what exactly is hushed hybrid? Essentially, it's a discrete form of flexible work arrangement where managers allow certain team members to work remotely even on days when they're officially required to be in the office. This practice often happens under the radar, hence the term hushed. Now, we're seeing a lot of companies put in place return to the office mandates, and some managers and team members maybe aren't following those rules. So let's break down the pros and cons of hushed hybrid. So a pro would be increased team morale. Many team members appreciate the flexibility and report a higher job satisfaction when they're allowed to work from home more often. Also, retention. By offering this unofficial flexibility, companies will probably retain more valuable team members who might otherwise leave for more flexible opportunities at other companies. There could be a productivity boost as well, where some team members are just more productive in their home environments, leading to better performance and better outcomes for the overall company too. We've got things like cost savings as well for both the company and team members, things like commuting costs, office space requirements, those different things. But does it come with some problems? Is it going to cause some future issues here as well? Because it's hushed hybrid. So the reason why it's hushed is probably because you're not meant to be doing it. It can create a divide among team members, leading to feelings of unfairness and resentment, which is going to also cause issues for managers, and it's going to create management challenges because they're not being given the same level of flexibility. This practice also undermines any official company policies that have been brought in as well. These hushed or secret arrangements can lead to breakdowns in communication and coordination too, impacting the overall team effectiveness because you've got different people communicating different things about what's okay and what's not. And then there's the trust and transparency, and it can erode trust between management and other team members if it becomes known that some people are being allowed to work from home when they're actually meant to be in the office. The longer term impacts of this, whilst there's short-term benefits such as increased morale, the productivity, those things that we mentioned earlier, it is a little bit more complex with those longer term impacts that it may well have. Over time, that lack of transparency and potential feeling can lead to a toxic work culture. It could decrease overall employee engagement and loyalty too. This could lead to higher turnover as well because team members feel that the system is now unfair. So turnover rates might actually increase, resulting in a loss of talent. Then you've got increased hiring costs to replace those people. But then also, what do you put in the new hiring? What is the actual arrangement that you're looking to put in place for that flexible working? You do need some consistency here because you will face challenges as manager. And managers are finding it increasingly difficult to maintain this team cohesion. So how can you tackle this hushed hybrid model to mitigate these challenges? It might be time to go back and look at the overall policy. Maybe you've got lots of other managers doing similar things in different ways. Transparency is really key here to ensuring that team members understand the criteria for remote work and their eligibility. Ensure that all team members have access to flexible work opportunities and avoid favoritism to maintain that trust and morale. Everybody's got different unique situations that need to be taken into account too. So managers, you need to figure out what's going to work well for you and your team that's fair for everybody as well. If you're starting to get asked, do I really need to come to the office that day? And you're saying, no, don't worry about it. Maybe just take a pause and think, actually, is that going to have a longer term ripple effect in the future? Now, I'm all for flexibility and remote working. I led a fully remote team for 4 years before the pandemic hit. So it's something that I'm also a big advocate for as well. But it is also about finding something that does work for the team and the company. So if you're seeing issues with this, it might be time to have a look at that policy a bit wider and see if other leadership members are having problems with it too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me, Leadership Louise, for more insights, management tools and tips. You can head to leadershiplouise.com where you'll find access to my free blog and my new manager course, where I've jam-packed it with 10 years of my senior leadership experience to help other managers get the best start in their careers.